The overhand right landed, followed by another short right hand that put Danny Jacobs to one jab, hook, jab, excuse me.
Be another knockout coming very soon. Round one begins.
Find out what Danny Jacobs has to offer.
Tells you something about the way the fight world feels, and so do knockouts in Triple G American television.
A big string of them.
In the early going.
Jacob Peter Quillen, Kid Chocolate, fight that Quillen in the first round.
Which could be dangerous if that's like he did when he attacked Peter Quillen.
It's in the first round. Now Triple G begins to have landed a couple times. Left hook, long jab. He's got a tiny reach advantage. Break Jacobs.
Change in direction of the opponent.
Round that always makes the
A little more faith in the jab. Even if he touch him here, it's okay. Touching him a little bit with the second. Yeah. Keep your hands up though. Don't play with your
opponent. Coming into tonight. Again, 90 rounds.
I think Triple G is fighting a very smart fight. Jimmy's trying to wait until he finds out.
Right hand, which is the classic tactic against the southpaw.
It's great left hand from Jacobs, right down the pike. His last fight against Kell Brook, guys. Welterweight hit him like that, that's one thing, but what happens if a big power hits him like that? More than we've seen, defense is starting to get untracked.
Right hand over the top by Golovkin. Anxious, expecting to see more action.
By Jacobs.
Golovkin blocking the hook with his gloves. Touches Jacobs' body. Rounds have been, in effect, a war of nerves.
Likely won by Jacobs.
a little bit more rhythmic. All right. You don't have to. Deep breath.
Letterman unofficially has given the first 2 rounds to Daniel Jacobs, though CompuBox.
He's fighting power with finesse. Has been impossible to stink out. In other words, the question is, can he neutralize Golovkin's offense? G, thus far, is eventually he makes the other guy really fight. What happens when...
Big, clean punch. That's what we really want to see.
Golovkin knocking his head back with a jab up. These 2 fighters have a tough act to follow. The fight which preceded the ring was named Ricochet Sorum.
The deck in the first round, Chocolatito, appeared to win on our cards, but in the world now as up for grabs.
Still give number 1A, number 2. So he may be 2A.
Triple G starting to relax a little bit more. Rounds were sort of faux Triple G.
He was very cautious, but he was winning all the rounds behind his jab as he just got caught with a good hook.
50 jabs in the first round so far in the fight.
Jacobs is taller, longer than...
I want that jab working up and down.
Daniel Jacobs come and Triple G landed a jab coming inside, threw it right uppercut, but Danny
Golovkin 34 out of 101. Jacobs.
Okay, Jim, I got a 2 rounds to 1, 2 rounds to 1. Danny Jacobs.
Hard right hand by Golovkin. Down goes Jacobs. Everybody wondered what would happen. Down. Let's see if he'll cut loose. Starting jabs right on the chin.
beautiful jabs.
Uppercut to land most of his shots now. These are hard lands for Golovkin. Jacobs into a corner. Hard right hand jab. Golovkin boxing.
Running in wild against Danny. Not just waiting in there trying to just throw for a knockout.
Again. Triple.
This is beautiful maturity by Triple G as well. He's not just running, being very smart on his attack.
Jacobs trying round or mind before the round is over.
Just now, and he landed a nice right hand on that.
Left hook lands for Golovkin. Firing back. Right hand as well. Jacobs firing back. Giving a good account of himself down early in the round.
I want you back on that jab, walking him. It will come.
And it followed by another short right hand that put him down.
First celebration of the fight.
And started to really do damage. Can Jacobs actually fight with him?
Golovkin landing the right hand again.
Yes.
And a fierce body trying to hold off.
It is impossible to stink.
And Golovkin doing a really good job of punching inside while Danny's trying to tie him up.
Prime Mike Tyson. He knows how to...
I don't think Danny Jacobs is here trying to stink him up.
Trying to fight him.
Yes. whip, but then to turn back southpaw, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's how he got knocked down. That's crazy.
That, for example, if your arm is
southpaw against Bill. That's how
He opens himself up to Golovkin's
right hand.
he knows what to do against anything.
Good left hook by Jacobs. Reaching for Golovkin. 30 seconds remaining in the round.
You gotta be careful not to run into nothing.
A little bit more offensive, fighting out of the south. The pressure on again. And another final flurry at the end.
You stop. Didn't we talk about this?
The overhand, counter the jab with the overhand right on the butt.
Pretty well. Golovkin landing, or through round 5, I should say. Golovkin landing 80-28, 39%. Jacobs 51 of 100 defensive flow for the most part. Jacobs erupting sporadically. Certainly hasn't given up. And listen to him as he barks out instructions to his...
Don't pull up!
Rozier.
He hears it all, I can guarantee you. Good shot.
Hard right hand by Jacobs.
Jacobs was winning his fight by a little bit against a better fighter, and seems to be taking punches better.
Considerable caution. It's like that. So Jacobs has an edge and
Shoe shining, but with more on it.
his weaponry into the deep freeze just a little bit more confident, stepping up and firing away.
Listen to me. Don't wait for him.
Jacobs now over the top of Triple G's jab. Kind of trading places. And
Golovkin 3 out of 10.
Peace. But in points, 57.
The threat of Jacobs' power is keeping Triple G to not give him the bum's rush. And then
About the effect of Jacobs' unofficial 10-pound weight advantage. I've seen some of that in the last round.
You have no sense of urgency because all you gotta do is catch him. Jacob took that punch very good. What does he keep going out of the left hand position?
Moves in on the southpaw standing Jacob.
A right hook out of the southpaw position.
And now Golovkin. We've never seen Gennady Golovkin win. It lands another right hand, driving Jacobs into the corner. And
yeah, you got me.
A few times early in his career.
That's never happened.
That was good defense by Danny Jacobs.
Already it's not out of the question it could happen to Golovkin at the knockdown point.
He just got to be very careful because
Now Golovkin seems to show an urge to try to win it.
Good shot.
Fitz says, don't hold him behind the head. They both fire in the closing seconds, and they fight after.
We cannot just let him work by himself. We have to be initiating. You can win this easy as pie, son. Don't make mistakes.
Just through round 8, and now total number of power punches landed, or through 7 rounds. And you heard a see from Abel heard before as Sanchez spoke, chanting Daniel, Daniel. Another good one too. Golovkin with a series of right hands. Oops. Jacob fights his way off. Golovkin touching. Golovkin begins to focus on
the one changing southpaw is that it goes back right-handed. Triple G then has to agree.
Well, you got a clue when you heard box Golovkin all the way.
I don't like the switch. That's one of Golovkin's best punches. But if he doesn't hurt him, then
it would be when Triple G does his best work.
Exactly.
The theater at Madison Square Garden that Daniel Jacobs, and he's putting in a very good showing. This is a competitive fight.
Oh, good shot.
Hard right hand by Golovkin.
Good jab by Triple G.
English teacher listening in Pensacola.
She might get mad if I say that.
Good for her. The 8th round. Upper lands a 1-2. One more combination to close.
Jab, hook, and followed by right hand. Not many fighters can do that, Jim. Overhand right, and that's where that extra 180 pounds that we.
Gennady Golovkin as we go to round 9.
It was one of the sanctioning body belts.
It's the belt. Good shot.
Fighting for some belt.
That Daniel Jacobs, Golovkin's did punches compared to what he's done before. Viewer against.
Yeah, if Triple G will catch him, it may be time to forget about for Triple G.
Yeah, Max, like that. That's been his been landing the big shots on guys and getting them out of there. So it's not like
but
running
he's
people
usually
down.
winning most of the moving those hands, and Jacobs is largely neutralizing that.
What I'm saying is he's still used to seek and destroy. He's not.
Golovkin ultimately put him away. Anybody has during the uppercut by Golovkin. Right hook, 23 knockout streak.
Oh, good uppercut.
Everything Golovkin throws.
Another good hook.
Doesn't want to drop his hands.
Oh, good right uppercut.
Uppercut by Golovkin. Right hand on to work, showing a sense of urgency. Now
Good jab.
backs him into a corner.
Good jab. That might have hurt that back.
Golovkin. But the round is going to come to a close. Jacobs get it.
Uppercut. Right up under Danny Jacobs' left hand. A hard power jab right there, right down the middle.
Rounds in, we go to the tip.
Last round, he went to the body, and that opened up further punishment.
Scorecard say, Harold.
Okay, Jim, I've got it 584 Gennady Golovkin.
Big shot.
In other words, I've got him up 1 round, but he gets an extra point for the night. Jacobs had some terrific rounds. I thought he won round 4. Gennady Golovkin.
Jacobs landed some big hooks moments ago.
Jacobs, through much of the fight, has been more active, trying to line Jacobs up for one big shot.
His body well at times.
In the southpaw stance. Never saw that really. Oh, good right hand.
Firing in this particular round.
Good block.
Right upstairs by Jacobs.
And then because Triple G Jacobs.
Jacobs can't relax here though. He's letting Triple G get a little tricky. He's hurt Dan with a headshot earlier. He feels as the
But that's not
Jab by
been the case.
Golovkin. Closing seconds of the round.
Throughout most of his
good
career.
hook by Danny. Another good hook by Danny.
Here's shots by Jacobs. That was
Coming forward with this jab, right hand again over the top of his jab, but he landed high on.
football championship rounds. Round 11 coming. Murray 2 years ago in Monte Carlo. Once again, Jacobs looks and how he's fought so far.
G's still trying to knock him out. He's thinking, let my hands up and stop get offense. So he has to be very careful.
Incredible upset if Jacobs could pull it. This would be an
Body shot by Golovkin. Another body shot by Golovkin.
and beaten some solid fighters and who prepared for this and is fighting the fight of his life.
Fight would certainly appear to be up for grabs.
Middleweight championship of the world on the
as Golovkin digs in and tries to land some power shots.
Madison Square Garden.
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic story. Charlie Fitch has done a body shots by Jacob. It means I felt it.
Right.
Usually it means, yeah, you got me.
For those one, Triple G was vulnerable to a skillful fight who could maybe take it.
Golovkin, because of his dominance, has been fighters landed down
on his shots, but be better defensively. Okay? 1, 2, 3, cover.
The middleweight championship of the world.
By Danny.
Aaron Seldon. Broke ground. Daniel Jacobs, the best opponent yet. That's exactly what he's been.
You got to be really careful here because Golovkin is really throwing some big shots.
And so
Having Jacobs back again.
is very impressive.
Max. When he gets him, he's not set. He's focused on
Left
that.
hook in Golovkin, right hand by Jacobs. Good side by Golovkin.
Oh, Jacobs now stepping over the hook.
Wow.
Fight by Jacobs.
Wow. Oh, good shot by Gennady.
See his Golovkin down the stretch of the 12th.
This is a knockdown that could seal the fight one way or
Less
another.
than a minute to go.
Good right hand by Triple.
Crowd in North in Madison Square Garden. Jacobs eye.
It really doesn't matter at this point, Jim.
He nearly right here. Danny Jacobs. Well, both guys.
Without
Good round.
I think Golovkin's ahead in the round.
I agree.
Not getting knocked.
Took by Jacobs. Needs another one like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, here to the winner by unanimous decision, still undefeated and middleweight champion of the world, Gennady Golovkin, Triple